please don't ever promote him. Talk about MC Jarbo. I know you weren't being malicious, but I'd put a through his skull with no remorse.
Oh, yeah, forgot to bring that one up. So MC Jarbo, folks, you've heard the songs on the stream. A lot of people play them. A lot of people really like MC Jarbo songs. Apparently, Ralph was not super thrilled. And here he is in a conversation with Trader Gator, who's kept all those. He's been leaking these out, which is funny. And explaining to Gator, he's very angry. Like everybody else, he wishes death upon him.
I don't know if the strike is false. I have absolutely no fucking idea. If it would go to a court of law, I'm not sure who'd win. But morally, I think it's pretty fucked up to revoke written consent. I'm not sure if written consent in a tweet or whatever would count as written consent in a court of law, but I mean, I digress. That's morally fucked. Also, T-Clips is a crazy fucking bitch who decided that it was a good idea to like post people's social security numbers, and when I told her, hey, don't do that, she argued with me. So yeah, so I said basically everyone is terrible, like usual. It's my normal IBS stance. Everyone is terrible.
I think I would agree with everything you just mentioned. I can't really think of anything. Let me just say this right now, all right? Think about all the conversations you, me, Bo Blacks, John Swan have had on air, all right? Not private ones. I'm talking about all our conversations we've had on stream, okay? We've had some pretty fucking edgy conversations. When I say edgy, I'm not talking about like fucking, like offensive. I'm talking about like where we're pushing each other on like specific issues.
We argue all the time. We debate all the time.
Yeah. Okay. We've gone on air and you've been like, Bo Blacks, I think that's fucked up that you strike that video. You've gone on air and you think, Augie, I think your involvement in Instagram or Israel Wake Up was fucked up, or whatever the fuck.
To be fair, I don't think it was fucked up. I think you did.
I'm just pulling shit.
If anything, oh god, guys, chat. These people we're talking about are the people who did the stream for Twoon.
Yeah. Okay.
Like, just for context.
Now that we've established that, all right, I want to ask you a question, all right? Have you ever, if I've ever criticized you on the air, been like, fuck, dude, you should have DM'd me about that, you little piece of shit.
That DM shit is stupid. We're streamers. Get the fuck out of here. Nobody knows anybody at DM. I don't know Keemstar at DM. I don't know fucking... Yeah, DM, that's ridiculous, dude. Listen, this is internet blood sports. Like, I mean, it's not internet blood sports, but this is the community that brought you internet blood sports.
I gotta get this off my chest, or I'm doing my segment here. Listen, all right. Why the fuck is Ethan Ralph, the blood sports guy, demanding that I console him privately before I give a take on something he's done publicly? All right, so I listened to some of his Cope stream this morning. I listened to some of Warski's stream this afternoon. I've listened to his entire Cope stream. By the way, I think his Killstream Cope stream might have been even worse than the morning one. I don't even know how, but pretty much every argument he made, everything he said about me, has been either just completely wrong or just like the most brain dead, like Tonka level criticisms I've ever heard in my life.
Yeah.
Like, they're talking about how we ruined John Swan's life for 3 months instead of talk to him privately and helped him through his problems or something. Like, we're supposed to be some sort of like internet psychiatrist, but instead we like tortured him for 3 months or something like that. And now all of a sudden we let him back in the crew. We're all snaky fucks. Like, they literally just did a whole segment on why we like ruined John Swan's life. All right. That's what we're dealing with here. So I want to know why the fucking blood sports guys turned into like massive pussies. And I mean, I'm even throwing like Warski into this because I didn't even expect him. Apparently he did like a whole segment on me, like on his show. Like, he was like screaming at me. He called me like a fucking like gay N-word or something.
I mean, like Ralph got fucking Mundane Matt's phone and called him.
Yeah, the guys who, get on, who gather, like, phone numbers and call people on stream.
But, like, why do we have to say that we disavow this? Why can't our audience just agree, like, just know that? Like, Jesus.
The guy who grabs Mundane Matt's phone number, calls him on stream, does a whole stream with playing Google Flight Simulator, flying to Mundane Matt's house, all right, in the game.
Dude, him and Zoom called my mom on stream in 2018.
Him and Zoom called your mom, and then Ralph wants to come out here with his justification for why he flagged. Oh, they made fun of my mom. Horrible. Awful. fuck those people for doing that. All right,
and we feel bad. Like we're not like, oh my god, that's hilarious. Like we fuck. I mean, I try to send a message every time. He's had a lot of shit in the last few months. I'm fully aware of that, and I'm not even his friend, right?
You know what?
That's just human decency.
I could almost excuse like everything that he said about me today as like, look, his mom just died. He's probably irrational as fuck right now. Whatever. Maybe in like a month we can DM and figure this out. But this is how he acts like normally. Like this is how he's always acted, at least in like the last like year and a half. So I can't even chalk it up to that. Maybe that's amplifying it or something like that. But no, this guy's always been fucking cancer. He just did it to me now. You know what I mean?
Oh god, can I say one thing? I'm sorry, I don't mean to interrupt your monologue again. Dude, so like the part that made me like super fucked and the part that made me like want to talk about this and like explain what actually was happening, because I didn't think the audience understood it, is that like these guys on stream kept saying like, I called this a month ago, I knew we'd be here, as if these guys were just casually talking shit for a month.
No, I tuned into Andy Worski's stream before Andy starts. A guy in his chat was like, I knew it. As soon as Andy called a few months ago that Augie was going to be a bitch, I knew that was going to happen.
Where the fuck did that come from?
Andy was calling it a month ago. Dude, I tuned into Andy's show like 2 weeks ago. They were like, Augie's the best. Augie's here. Let's go. Or something like that.
Where the fuck did that come from, dude?
If he thought I was going to be like a massive like snitch or something, like maybe he should have told me that. I mean, these are the guys demanding, like, DM me if you have a problem with me.
You gotta DM me first, meanwhile. They're like, holy shit, you didn't DM me first. And then they're like, yeah, we pegged this guy to be a fucking massive... like, holy shit, dude, how contradictory can you get? Oh my... But again, like, they keep saying, like, Augie's this big piece of shit. Fuck Augie, he's a total F-slur. Fuck that guy to death, bro. He's awful in Minecraft and shit like that. And then they're like, but Nick hasn't said anything bad yet. I'm like, dude, you guys all talk about me like this behind the scenes. Anything comes up, I guarantee you think I'm a total fucking loser, and the only reason you talk to me is because I have a channel now. You probably wouldn't be friends with me if I didn't. Like, that's what I'm getting out of all this. And again, we're not friends, we're acquaintances at best, but my point stands. Like, he wouldn't have me on his podcast then if my fucking channel wasn't doing well.
Oh no, not at all.
I don't know.
Not at all. And so Ralph's whole justification for why he even did this in the first place is because they were, you know, making... Which, fair enough, by the way. All right? If that's his take. Look, I think that... I don't care morally what happened. They seem to think that... Because they keep saying Augie cares so much about the morals of what's going on here or something. He's a big moral fag. That's the big thing. I don't care morally what happened. As soon as you messaged me last night saying, hey, by the way, did you see Ralph flag T-Clips off YouTube? I DM'd you something. I'm like, is he retarded? Why the fuck would you do... The first thing that came to my head wasn't, oh shit, dude. Damn, I really feel bad for T-Clips or whatever. But the first thing that came to my head was like, is he brain dead? Like, why would he just open himself up for all that shit he's gonna get from that?
Can I answer your question?
What?
Honestly, can I answer your question?
Yeah, I mean, go ahead.
Okay. All right. Your first thought when you read that tweet was, why would he do that? I don't know, Augie. Why did he show up to Digibro's house and punch some guy in the face? Why did he get really drunk and scream his own address when we were on a stream? Why did he go off on a drunken tangent and fight with Andy Worski on their trip? How did he end up getting a 18-year-old girl pregnant and then posted revenge porn to own his her former boyfriend? I just need to know, like, nuclear take here. I don't even think this is on the top 10 of weird things Ralph has done in the last few years. Like, this isn't even on the fuck... Like, that's why I'm so surprised people are talking about this. Like, again, a morally gray striking situation, where, to be honest, the answer is probably just appeal the DMCAs and you'll probably get your channel back, because I doubt Ralph has the financials to do that.
He's not gonna sue her, dude.
Absolutely not. It's a hollow threat. T-Clips, if you're listening to this, I'm not a financial advisor or a legal one, but you probably could get your channel back pretty fucking easily.
Oh yeah,
absolutely.
Oh, yeah. She can file the appeal, wait her 10 little days, and then nothing's gonna happen, and then she's gonna be fine. I mean, he striked the Kiwi Farms guy or something, and that's what he did. And spoiler alert, he didn't get sued. So I don't know. Maybe it's different because I think, I don't know. I've assumed T-Clips probably in the USA or something like that. I mean, I don't know. I don't know anything about her or her social security number or anything like that. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I don't know. Maybe the circumstances are different there. I don't know. Really doubt he's gonna sue her, but she can probably get her channel back. I don't really think it's gonna be that difficult. Just wait the 10 days and you're back in business. You probably can't clip the kill stream anymore. But yeah, look, here's the deal. All right, I don't care morally about what happened to her. I'm just thinking, like, from Ralph's perspective, like, why would you do that? Listen, I tweeted about this. You're saying, why is anybody talking about this? Dude, I threw up a throwaway tweet at 4 in the morning. I tweeted at 4 in the morning. And then Gator's, like, coming up with conspiracy theories about how I'm doing this because I bow down to Kiwi Farms people or something like that.
By the way, speaking of those people...
Hold on.
Okay, I'm sorry.
I just gotta say this, all right? Why would I bow down to the... I think only one person tagged me about this in the first place and said I should talk about this, first of all. Second of all, why, if I was going to bow down to them, you don't think I'd do that during the sex tape shit? When, like, Ralph, it was the absolute height of all his, like, Spurgy fans, right? I hate all those people. And I literally tweeted before, and speaking of Kiwi Farms, you can find it on Kiwi Farms. There's an archive right there. I've tweeted before that I hope all those guys get fucking gunned in the street. I hate the Ralph Spurg community. Minecraft. Oh, sorry. But yeah, in redacted tweets, yeah, I've said that. So I don't know how much more clear that I can be, if not in those exact terms, how much I hate those people. I just can't believe now that the conspiracy is Augie is kneeling to them or something. Like, what are you talking about? I've literally told them that exactly what I said before. All right, I don't need to repeat it. So I could not make my stance on any of those people more clear. All right, so Gator's running on conspiracy theories. Warski's jumping around, chimping out. Ralph is doing 12 hours of content on me. I'm just like, what the fuck happened? I started thinking to myself when I woke up this morning, like, what did I do to cause this? So then I looked back at my original tweet and I reread what I wrote. I'm like, what did I say last night that caused all this? And then I realized, I'm like, wait, all I said was bad move, Ralph. That's all I said. And then I started thinking, I'm like, wait a minute. I did a stream condemning the whole revenge porn situation, all right? And Ralph wasn't too pleased when I did that stream, obviously, because we talked about it, but he didn't blow up on me back then. And that was a far more... I mean, that stream, I mean, I was still kind of being charitable to him even back then, but I mean, obviously my criticism of him back then was far more severe than, oh, I think that you shouldn't have flagged this or something like that. You know what I mean? Why now? Why would he go crazy now? And then I go on Andy Warski's stream and they're talking about, damn, Andy, you called this months ago. And I'm like, wait a minute. These people aren't serious. This was bait for fucking content. Ralph just launched his little Patreon thing or something like that on Roku.
Yeah,
he's doing this. I was on the list the whole time. Like I was.
Yeah,
he's
not even
mad the whole time.
He's not even mad at you.
Dude, tonight, okay, one of his co-hosts called in the kill stream tonight and changed her name to AugieRFC, and for a moment he thought it was actually me. And so when he realized it wasn't me, he started laughing. He was like, "Damn, I almost thought it was Augie or something." Like, who knows? Maybe we could have had a conversation been cool or something. Like I was bracing for that or something, and I'm like, "What are you talking about? What is this shit show? You know, they want me to call into the stream or something." How do I even take any of this seriously?
Can you believe
he
said like Augie's never invited me on his program? Like for what? You literally just said all we cover is Jake Paul drama for 13-year-olds. You want to talk about it?
Yeah, I wasn't aware that he wanted to come on. I mean, I don't know. In his words, I mean, you could have just DM'd me, bro. I guess I don't know. I don't really know how to respond to that.
Yeah, you wanted to, dude. We make content for little kids. Well,
I'm pretty sure I have had Ralph on my show before. Once in 2019 to yell at Zoom, and the other in 2020 to yell at the Yo Mama guy or something. I don't know.
Dude, when our audience turns 18, we'll tell you the day.
Yeah, I don't know. It's so bizarre to me, like this entire situation. I mean, people are saying like, but keep in mind, the substance of his entire 12-hour like molding day about me was that I've been disloyal to him. I fucked him over. I'm just more internet trash or something. I mean, you want to talk about disloyalty or something? I mean, I was literally chatting with this guy a day ago. All right. And now all of a sudden I wake up this morning to a DM from him saying, get fucked, Augie. 20,000 little spur tweets. He's blocking my friends. He's going on his morning Odyssey show.
To be fair, Connor's super annoying to argue with, so I totally get blocking Connor.
I mean, I
And
guess
fuck the
I'm
Spill
just
Bill
like,
podcast, half-baked supremacy.
I'm just like, what? I don't even understand this reaction, though. You know what I mean? Like, I mean, Jesus Christ. You want to talk about disloyalty or something? I mean, these guys, like, very
loyalty
clearly...
to who? Did you ever, like, were you ever friends with him?
No, I mean, I talked to him, like, maybe... I want to say once a month, but I feel like that's maybe pushing it. I don't know.
Like, I don't know, like, what is the loyalty? When did I pledge allegiance to the fucking... I'm not, like, going full, like, super Spurg here, but, like, when did I pledge allegiance to the Gunt? Like, I don't...
I don't know. I mean, I don't... I really... I mean, half of this situation... And here's the thing, right? I was sitting down later today, and I was thinking, like, how do I, like, respond to this, like, in content? And I think I'll probably do something just because I'll want to, I guess, but... I don't know how to take any of this seriously because I feel like this was all just a bait from the start. I mean, they've been screaming, go on the show. And I thought about it so fucking hard, but I was just like, I don't like Ralph's main, like, you know, argument is that they shit on his mom. And then he's shitting on, you know, let alone the Sargon example where he's shitting on Sargon's dead child. All right, let's say, okay, whatever, 2018, that's an old example. Well, you want a more recent example? I've got one for you. How about, I don't know, today, when he was shitting on Tipster's friend for killing himself? Like, I mean, I really don't know how I take any of this seriously. I can't accept that any of this comes from a place of, like, genuine argumentation. I just think that I was next on the list. They needed content for a week, and I'm the bigger streamer now. Not to say that pretentiously. I mean, maybe a little bit, but... I just feel like I guess, like, I'm bigger, so they're like, well, fuck them, or something. I really don't know what the logic is, but...
I don't know. If he feels like the stream was disloyal, even though, to be fair, I think I gave a pretty 50-50 take on the current drama.
Dude, you want to
I was never
loyalty?
going down on this ship, so...
You want to talk about loyalty or something? Not only have I been nice to Ralph, all right, but I have been far too charitable. I mean, as soon as he started posting revenge porn or something, I should have cut the fucking ropes right there. Like, Jesus Christ.
But what ropes
right?
were there? My point is there were no ropes to cut. I've been nice to every single person who hasn't called you a pedophile on Twitter. Like, literally, I would have been nicer to PPP if he didn't tweet that you're a pedophile. Like, that's what I'm saying, is, like, there's no rope to cut. If you're nice to me,
Yeah, my point is that if we're pretending that a follow on Twitter is, like, a sign of friendship or whatever, I mean, as soon as, like, I saw you post that shit, that's probably when I should have fucking, you know, cut whatever imaginary rope there was to begin with, I guess.
Yeah.
But I didn't, you know what I mean? Like, I just want to stress that, like, I have been way too charitable to this guy. So to hear him bitch about, like, disloyalty, it's just, again, how do I take any of this seriously? But I guess that's really all I have to say on the issue. It's just, I don't know, man. If he wanted to, if I'd come out with my take and been like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Why would you flag this? Like, think about the optics. And he would have been like, you're gay for this opinion or whatever. Then I'd just be like, okay, that's fine. But instead he goes on a stream.
But was your take not basically flagging as gay? Like, was that not your main take?
That literally was my take. I'm like, what the fuck, dude? Are you just retarded?
Like, Worski literally said, like, if your take was flagging as gay, then that would have been fine.
That was
because
my take.
They're mad that you used the word false I'm sorry. They're claiming to be mad because you used the word false flag.
Well, they're saying that, but their entire argument stems from the fact that I'm doing shit for T-Clips or something. Like, I haven't thought about or talked to T-Clips. T-Clips wrote me this morning or saying something like, thank you all. I didn't even respond to that shit because I'm not interested.
Well, she was probably smoking crack. I mean, that is the normal T-Clips.
I'm not enthused about T-Clips. I've seen T-Clips post a lot of weird shit on Twitter.
Dude, I mean, can I screen share you just so you can tell the chat that I'm not lying, because I can't put it on screen. I'm not gonna link. Yeah. I'm not gonna put the link there, even though I'm pretty sure everyone can find it. Hold on. So look, this is what I'm working with here. Got that. Just so you can tell chat I'm not lying. So I go to.
Wait, can people on your game hear me?
Oh, maybe.
That's funny.
Here. Okay. So, was this something that was a valid claim to get mad at?
Oh, when you were questioning her and why she tweeted out.
By the way, that tweet is still up.
Oh, her tweet where she tweeted out Ethan Ralph's social security number?
She didn't tweet out the social security number, just to be clear. She tweeted out a badly censored social security number with a digit visible and linked to where you can find the whole thing. So it was.
I would argue that's tweeting out his social security number.
The difference is now you're trying to avoid Twitter taking it down. Because you can go, well, I'm just linking to a public website. I'm not posting a social security number, but it's out there. So in anything, she's not doing this to help Ralph. She's doing this to keep the tweet up longer. Otherwise, it would have probably flagged her account down.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
So, what, do you want me to read your DMs to the stream?
No, you don't have to read the DMs. I just want you to see that, like, this is the... And again, I never made a huge fucking, like, public issue or whatever.
Yeah,
like,
so you basically were like, yo...
I just disassociated and I stopped talking to them because I don't cover this community.